Welcome everyone to the Nerd Nook. I'm your host Evan Teak, with me like always is Noah Bailey. And today is our D23 recap video. Another
Yeah.
another event where I always like forget when it's gonna happen and then it just kinda starts happening and I just it's like, oh, there's a lot of trailer for stuff. Oh right, because it's D23. Got it. Okay. So let's start with all of the Marvel announcements. So a little bit before D23 started, um, we got at least a rumor that Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow on Game of Thrones, will join the MCU in some way. And it was confirmed that he's going to be part of the Eternals. So that's cool.
Cool.
The Eternals is like it's this in this weird place where I feel like Marvel is just like, okay, let's get every single actor we've ever wanted to be in Marvel and just throw them all
hmm
in one movie out into space
Throw
so
them
they
in
don't
there.
actually affect anything else. We can just kind of they're their
Right.
own thing up in space. Like it's just
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I feel like it's fine because you can't really I won't say you can't, but you generally can't really do the Eternals wrong unless it's just a bad movie because I mean
Hmm.
next to no one knows anything about the characters in
Yeah,
general, so you can't be like, oh, you writ this character wrong. Just kind of have fun with it, make them your own, kind of like the Guardians,
yeah, and
and
I guess
just
that's part
kind
of the
of
reason why
yeah,
they have so many huge named actors. That way, like you don't know who the Eternals are,
exactly.
but you know who Angelina Jolie and you know who Kit Harington are. So
Exactly. And that's enough to draw people in, and then it'll be, probably written pretty
yeah,
well. And then, oh, yeah, the Eternals, obviously, from issue two, and
yeah.
everyone
I don't know. It just
pretends they knew who they were.
I just maybe I'll feel differently after the movie comes out, but I just can't help but feel like I don't want to say wasting these actors, but like I don't know. I just can't help but feel like these actors could be used in more well-known play uh, for well-known characters. Like Harrington easily could be a pretty good Wolverine, I think. But or
Maybe.
really, like there's many other characters that Angelina Jolie could play, but I'm sure they'll do fine in the Eternals. I'm sure that movie's gonna be good
Yeah,
because theirs in it, but I don't
they'll
know.
make it work.
Yeah, part of me just can't help but feel like they're being wasted in this movie, and I know I shouldn't feel that way, but it just I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'll have a different viewpoint after the movie comes out, but
Yeah. And I don't think wasted is the best word because, I don't, as long as it's a good movie, I don't think it'll be wasted. I think
mm,
it's just because there are plenty of actors, we're still looking for Keanu Reeves, for how he's going to get involved in all this
mm,
stuff. So, we'll see. But,
yeah.
I don't think wasted would be the best way.
Mm. Uh, Next, it was confirmed that Black Panther 2 will be coming May 6th, 2022. We finally got confirmation for that, which is very nice.
They moved it up. I'm so happy.
mm. um, I think because that was one of the big questions coming out of Comic Con. Like they announced all of Phase 4. Where's Black Panther? Like it was one of the biggest movies.
hmm
Like where is it? But yeah, it's coming 2022. So
hmm I'm very excited.
mm, has the same. I think it has the same director, same writer. Obviously,
hmm
Chadwick Boseman's coming back for it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and I'm excited because, want to see what Wakanda's been up to in the last 5 or so years. Because
mm-hmm.
there's, obviously there's that huge change and everything, and it's been, because Okoye has been leading it, so it's like, okay, so the child just get his thing back, or does he have to prove his worth, or how's this gonna go?
Yeah, like is it was someone else leading it in the interim? Like is he just I
hmm
don't know. Yeah, we'll see about that one. I'm also curious about who the villain or what the story is gonna be
hmm
because they already killed Claw and Killmonger, like the two
Exactly.
biggest
Which,
Black Panther villains.
yeah, which is a little unfortunate, especially Killmonger, because I'd love to see more of him,
Yeah.
but I'm sure there's some Black Panther villain no one's ever heard of that's also awesome.
Oh
So
yeah, easily.
I'm sure they can make it work,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Right. Um, so next, moving on to the Disney Plus shows. it was confirmed, at least as of now, there are going to be 23 Marvel What If episodes, one for each movie already in the MCU. So,
Ooh. Okay, I like this.
yeah,
Well,
that's,
I mean,
I kind of
I
like,
like it
I
in
don't
some
know.
aspects. Well, like I like it in the sense of okay, how are these they're gonna do these things differently? But in the
Mm,
other aspect, I don't like it. I'm like, oh, I thought we were gonna get like, some comic books we haven't used yet, or like some you can't really use because it would mess up the whole universe.
like Marvel
But
Zombies, like something like that.
exactly like that, yeah, because like obviously, yeah, people, that's gonna leave some marks. But I mean,
Mm,
but that's still, I think that'd be interesting. I don't know if all the movies I'm really excited for. 'Cause I mean, what
I
if
mean,
Thor
too.
the Dark World? What if it was a
No.
good movie? you know,
Yeah.
but but but
Like,
I'm sure they'll figure out some interesting aspect.
yeah, I'm sure there's like sure there's a way to incorporate stuff like Marvel Zombies into a what if scenario for one of these movies, or maybe that was there's a chance that could have been like there's 23 planned, and the article I read might have just assumed it was one for each movie. I'm not
Hmm.
entirely sure, but
Okay,
either way,
well, more come out.
23 seemed like a pretty good number as of right now. Like that's I was expecting like 6 or 8 like the Loki series is getting. So the fact
Hmm.
that we're getting over 20 is very
That's
nice.
a lot.
Mm, yeah, I want so badly for there to be what if everyone was in New York who should have been in New York at the time of Avengers.
That'd be a very quick battle.
I know, right?
Everyone comes out and
Doctor
just like,
Strange,
nah,
Fantastic Four, all the X-Men, all the
no,
Avengers are already there.
Spider-Man. It's just they just go out there and just like, oh nah, goes back in the portal.
Maybe like 10 minutes of just the pan around of everyone.
They have to play the music like 4 times just to like you can like hear it go down, then go back up because they have to re-record it.
Yeah, I'm very excited for just how creative they're gonna get with that show.
Mhm.
Also, the fact that it's animated is even better in my opinion. So
Yes, that is amazing
yes.
because one, I mean, I guess that gives them the freedom to do more episodes probably.
Mm-hmm.
And also just like I don't know, there's just things like this with animation that things you can do,
Mm-hmm.
well not only less expensive, but like just kind of visualize better when it's
Yeah.
animated, especially in the comic book world.
Oh yeah. Like in my humble opinion, Batman as a character just doesn't really work that well in live action. Like it you can still produce a very good Batman story, but I feel just Batman as as the character himself can't really fight the way can't fight as brutally, can't do like flips, can't throw out batarangs left and right. Like, you just can't really do the things that Batman usually
Yeah.
does in the comics or animation. It's not really possible. Like the closest we got was Ben Affleck in BVS, but even then he was CG most of the time, so it's not like that really
Yeah.
counted.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being able to see the different characters in animated form, and also that kind of, I think this is also kind of a way to kind of bypass the whole, Chris Evans and RDJ getting out of their contract.
Mhm.
It's like you can come back for one more, animated thing, right? Like I guess.
Yeah. So, you only have to show up. You show up in like, your pajamas and just talk.
Yeah. Next, it was confirmed that Miss Marvel is going to be getting her own show. Which,
Okay.
okay, cool. This one, a character that I don't really know a whole lot about. Apparently, found out recently. Apparently, she's technically an Inhuman.
Hmm.
Technically,
This I did not know.
yeah. Like playing Ultimate Alliance 3, she mentions at one point, like, yeah, I'm an Inhuman, but I'm an Inhuman from Earth. Like, even I'm not entirely sure how it works. Like, okay, glad at least you're being
Okay.
honest.
Like
Yeah,
good because I don't either.
but yeah, like I know she like was inspired by Captain Marvel to become a hero. Then once she got her like stretchy powers, she started crime fighting. So cool. I'm wondering if they'll do a thing where the girl, the little girl from Captain Marvel is gonna be Miss Marvel, or if it's gonna be a brand new character. That's kind of what I thought they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that little girl would be like 30 now, and Miss Marvel's
Yeah,
like
but I,
early 20s ish, if not younger.
yeah, but I, yeah, but I could make it work. I mean, you just cast someone young and be like, oh yeah, I'm this old, but I'm not.
Mm,
But
yeah.
um,
I'm also very excited for the She-Hulk show.
hmm
Like Hulk, I feel he
heard about that.
like the movies he's been in outside of Incredible Hulk. I feel like his character arc, it was especially like, first two Avengers movie, he was just kind of he was Hulk, and like that's really all you maybe needed. But like
Yeah,
his arc from Thor Ragnarok through Endgame, I felt like there's still definitely more you can do with that character. But like if that's all he does in movies, like I think I'd be satisfied. But having She Hulk also exist in this universe, I think. Which I don't. Do you know how
that
She
works
Hulk
wonders. Yeah,
gets her powers, or how she becomes She Hulk? No.
I know nothing about like any of the She-Hulk, Red Hulk, or anything.
Okay. I would assume. I assume Hulk will show up at some like at least like Bruce Banner will show up at some point in the She Hulk
Yeah,
show. And,
more than likely. At least have some character,
and like I could even see them do a thing where like Professor Hulk realizes, now that I can't go, full Hulk mode, I can't really do as much as I would like. So maybe having another Hulk buddy would help with that. So then he creates She Hulk. That could be a thing. I don't
Hmm, maybe. Maybe Hulk just gets lonely. I don't know.
know. No one else understands me.
You understand Hulk.
Now, probably the thing that I was the most excited about coming out of D23. I just I just have this way of just willing
I
this
don't
character
understand
into
it.
existence.
I don't understand it. I don't know why you like it's a fine character. You just like love Moon Knight. I'm just like, oh my
Look,
god. I saw that. I'm like, yo, he's gonna flip.
Moon Knight is one of the most sarcastic, arrogant, just he lucks his way out of most situations he gets into. And like on top of that also his power is just so ridiculous. Like if it's a full moon, he's like the strongest person on the planet, but if it's a new moon, he sucks. It's just
Makes no sense.
and also his
It's
costume is,
100.
is really cool and just I just love this character. I don't even really have like a good reason as to why. I haven't really like read any of his comics super in depthly, but just from what I have seen from him, I just love this character. So I'm glad he's getting his due.
Moon Knight, of course,
I'm sure
because
you'll learn
I
to love it
really
once you
need it.
watch the show too.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Yeah, very excited
Really
for that.
Moon Knight.
Now, to move on to Star Wars stuff, that
This is what I was hype about.
Mandalorian trailer. I went from not caring at all about this show to like actually being pretty excited for the show.
hmm
it,
I was like,
it looked
oh.
very good. It looked very
Yeah.
good.
Like I'm genuinely, yeah, and it's weird because like for a while I haven't really been excited about Star Wars stuff because I mean Solo and the new trilogy I'm kind of just like yeah, but like here I'm like yo, okay,
Yeah, like
I'm
it
back.
looks like it's straight out of the original trilogy aesthetic wise. Like
hmm
all these characters, all the actors are getting into like it just looks really good.
hmm
And yeah, I did not expect to walk out of D23 actually, you know, wanting to watch this show, but they got me.
There it is.
And
That's what
like,
I was like
yeah, go.
that's what they're supposed. That's what D23 is supposed to do.
Hmm.
You know, like that's the whole.
The whole point
That's
of
the
it,
reason
just
you have these things. Yeah.
yeah. Like essentially, this was Disney's chance to be like, okay, I know we have a lot of properties that we have a lot of properties. I know we announced a while back that we're making all these shows and movies and stuff. So here's our pitch to actually sell them to you and actually make you excited. And for most of them, they did. So, and
Mm.
Mandalorian is definitely one of them. Apparently, I think they said it'll be 10 episodes, each episode having a 15 million budget, coming out once a week. So, it's a
That's
like
pretty solid.
I mean, each episode's about an hour long, so that's a 10-hour movie basically, which is
All right.
great.
Just more and more content, and I'm not
Mm,
complaining. There's gonna be so much stuff on this dude. Like I'm
I
so.
know. I
I
think it's
got it.
coming at
November
launch
12th.
with Disney Plus too. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mm,
November 12th. That's not, dude. That's like literally 3 months now.
no.
Bro, it's going down.
And like it's ridiculous that this service is only you only have to pay $6.99 a month.
Right? We'll see. It's
And
gonna start that way.
well, yeah, but at the same time, like they can afford to do that because they don't have to pay for those pesky licenses that Netflix does because they own
Because
everything.
it's all theirs. It's literally just,
Yeah.
oh, it's like having a garage sale.
Hmm.
Like, just getting rid of stuff they've already made or new stuff they're making. Like,
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
that's like, this is why Disney owns everything. Because now they can just give it back and, like, no one else is even
Yeah.
gonna, it's not even
And
gonna matter.
like Netflix, they have to keep paying out licenses to stream all these movies or pay to make the
Hmm.
new shows and movies and stuff. But Disney, they can just do whatever.
Fine. Yeah.
While they're at it, bundle Netflix, Hulu, and ESPN. Sorry, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN together for less than Netflix is
Hmm.
right now. So get on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a good run. They had a good run, but
Eventually, when they're gonna
just
lose
like
The Office next year, like, what's even the point?
oh, they lose the out. That's like literally the only reason anyone would keep it. And
Mhm.
then
Like Parks and Rec is good, no, but like
but
it's not the same.
yeah, I mean, there are people that watch The Office religiously,
Mhm.
like 20 times. Like I talked to someone in my class, like, yeah, I'm going my 12th time through it. I'm like,
Well,
why? You can recite it. You can just watch The Office yourself in your head. Like you don't even have to.
I mean, there probably are at least some SpongeBob episodes I can literally recite from memory because I've watched
Well,
them that
yeah,
many
but
times. But
okay, but that's SpongeBob.
something
Like
you like
that's
grown up
those are.
with, you didn't grow up
Yeah,
with The Office.
exactly. You didn't. That's what I'm saying. You didn't grow up the hours. These are 11-minute episodes, just bang bang. Like this
Yeah.
is full out 22 more episodes. Like what,
Mm,
10 seasons?
nine,
Good
yeah.
gracious, 9 seasons.
Mm,
Like good gracious.
mm. So
But
yeah.
eh.
And then they also further confirmed that the Obi-Wan show will be happening with Ewan
Mhm.
McGregor confirmed. Yes.
Mhm. That was my biggest news of D23. That was huge.
Mm,
Oh
mm,
gosh. Like, and I like this because like an Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan movie, like that was like, bro, this will never happen. That'd be amazing.
mm.
But a show,
Or-
bro,
yeah.
like yes, maybe it won't have as big of a budget as a movie, but like you get more content and like
I
they're
mean,
gonna do this stuff because they know the fans love this.
yeah, like if it's similar to The Mandalorian, where it's 10 episodes, 15 million per episode, that's
That
about a
is,
movie budget, but you get more show.
yeah, $150 million. Yeah, that's so hype. I'm so excited. And Ewan
Yeah.
McGregor's a little bit older now, so he can kind of get the.
Mm,
It's gonna be so like that's what I'm loving about entertainment lately. Like it used to be you like pray that like the producers would make what you always wanted.
mm,
Nowadays, it's kind of just like waiting for it because you
yeah.
know they're gonna do it because everyone
Mm,
wants it. Because for the longest time, everyone's like, "Oh man, Infinity War one day, Infinity War, Infinity War," and finally, it's like, "Okay, here we go," and everyone's like, "Yeah, this is gonna be amazing." and then it is amazing. You're like, that was amazing. You're like, I know. Like
I mean,
it's
that's the
just
case if
confirming.
you're a Marvel or Star Wars or Disney fan in general. If you're Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
usually not. You're not going to get what you want.
Okay. Yeah. This is true. This is true. But you know, that's why you become fans of multiple things. At
Yeah.
least something
Wow,
you get
Justice League
fulfillment.
finally. Kind of wish we hadn't gotten it.
Charlie, ooh, well maybe Aquaman will be. Well maybe
It's just-
well Wonder
What's-
Woman 2 is coming out. I can hope for
yeah.
that. So, there you go. There you go. But
Shazam 2 was good. Shazam was good. It just was
it just came out at the
squished
wrong
between.
time.
Just, oh,
Yeah.
it was bad. It was
Like
bad planning.
that was like the worst timing of the year. You could have brought that out.
If it
Like
came out in
what about,
September, it would have been fine because nothing else really coming out
yeah,
right now. But
like if it came out this weekend, what would it compete with?
Hobbs and Shaw still in theaters. I guess that I don't.
I mean, like what the like 10th Fast and Furious movie? I think ninth maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
Like no one, no, like that's not even. I mean, that's one. There's nothing coming out right
Yeah.
now, really, and like that's been out for weeks. So
Mm.
like this is the newest thing. It'd be hyped up at this. It could have been hyped up all summer. Finally
Yeah.
get to this point.
The Suicide Squad came out
Nothing.
in late August and it did just fine. So
That's what I'm saying, and that was a much worse movie.
yeah,
So like that's
much
what I'm
worse.
saying. You actually put a decent movie together and put it at the right time, you'll be fine.
Hmm.
But place and that I mean, and like this, Aquaman made $1 billion. You
That
know
wasn't even
was not a billion.
good.
That was not $1 billion movie. You know this.
No.
Don't lie to yourself. Oh, we can make $1 billion movies too. No, you can't. You can make $1 billion when there's nothing else out. There's a
Made
difference.
$1 billion by accident. You know it.
By accident. How dare you assume you did that by yourself? You're not that good. You know it. But no, like, it's just timing. I know, like, planning all these things. I'm like, oh, I want to go against Maynard competitors. I'm like,
You don't have to.
do you? That's what I'm saying. You don't like, do you? Because you're gonna lose.
Yeah,
Like,
especially
you
when your
are.
main
Like,
competitor is Disney.
that's what I'm saying. And like,
They
you know,
have
he came
all the
out two
money.
weeks before. Not the best, not just the best, Marvel movie or best Disney movie of the year. The best movie of the year. The best movie
The biggest movie
ever.
of all time.
Ever. It was literally impossible to outdo this movie
Mhm.
because it outdid the best movie ever in terms of how much it made.
Yeah.
So why even show? I mean, that's like saying, I want to go head to head with Michael Jordan. Like, why?
Why?
You can't. Like, like I'm not saying it's impossible, but like you can't be better because he's the best that's ever been. Like that's the whole point. Like it doesn't.
Mhm.
I don't know. But I don't know. Pride or whatever they wanted to call it, whatever you want. But I mean, he lost.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Or
And
like,
the movie suffers because of that.
yeah, it's just, yeah. I don't know what they're planning. I really want DC movies to actually, get better, but they probably won't
Me
anytime
too.
soon. Wonder Woman 2 is still probably gonna be good because the first one was
Yeah.
actually good, but
Right.
I don't have any
But
hopes after that.
after that, it's kind of like, eh. But we'll see.
Regardless, Ewan McGregor coming back is very hype.
This is very hype, yes. But that's super exciting and like, good.
Mhm. Also, is coming back and is very hype. Clone Wars will be
Mhm.
returning and premiering in February next year.
February, yeah.
Yep.
That I'm very excited about because
Yeah.
Clone Wars, and I think they said this one might be the last one again, but
Okay.
again, maybe. Like, yeah, I'm fine with that, but at the same time, like, you said that last time.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
maybe
last-
we could get more. But
that
no,
was
eventually
what,
it does have
5
to
years
end.
ago.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Which I find it weird that the Netflix produced episodes of Clone Wars are not on Netflix anymore. Like those are also taken down.
Hmm. They probably bought them out from them.
I guess.
I
That's
mean,
just a little
that's
weird.
weird.
Like,
You just have
yeah, because Netflix funded
the only.
the lost episodes and they just aren't there anymore. That's weird.
Yeah, but I mean, if you only had, season 6, which isn't even connected to any other seasons,
Yeah.
kind of there. Okay, but
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it's back where it's back with this
Yeah.
set like it needs to be, so that's fine.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm really excited about this. So, this season looks really good. More, we're progressing closer and closer to Friends of the Sith, and
Mhm.
like, the whole Bad Batch arc looks really interesting,
Oh yes, yes.
right?
Yeah, like I think I had actually seen like the kind of poorly CG rendered Bad Batch episode like years ago. When I was thinking it's up on YouTube somewhere, but like actually watching the little snippet of it that they showed it, it was
Hmm.
the Star Wars Celebration. Like that's oh, I'm excited.
Right?
Yeah,
Like you
and
can't tell
then
me that's not
yeah,
super hype. Like
and
it's
then
about to go down.
yeah, Maul versus Ahsoka.
Hmm.
Cad Bane versus Boba Fett. Their little squabbles. Like
Yes, yes. Like this is what I'm talking. Like it'll make me appreciate Boba Fett a lot more
mm-hmm.
because in this show, the best bounty hunter in the galaxy is Cad Bane. It's not even close. So
Yeah.
like, if you can take him down and take that title, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
respect.
Yeah. Like
Like,
I don't love Boba Fett. I mean, like he's fine in the original trilogy, but it's how they set him up in the prequel trilogy. I don't love that, but like if he can
yeah, it's
actually
kind of
do
weird.
something cool in this season, that'd be great.
Right. If you could not be just not great, that'd be good. But I mean, yeah, but no, that's exciting. I don't know. I just like there's been a lot of really good Clone Wars characters in general, so I'm just excited for it to keep going. Like they sound like they're gonna be adding some new ones, and again, we'll see how that goes.
Mhm.
But
I
really
can
excited.
see
Got
how
the same
like
Dave Filoni
how
still back on.
Mandalore, how that all goes down. Like what
Yeah,
what
it's gonna be
Sidious has
crazy.
planned there, and just mm,
Yeah, that's so hype.
yeah.
That was so evil. He just walks. Oh, like he owns the place.
He kind of does now.
Just chokes the dude. He kind of does. He kind of
Why
does.
are you
But
trying to
that's
deceive me?
nothing new. Hey, look, he's so casual. Like, now, why are you lying? Like, it's like when your parents like
Uh-huh.
know you're lying. You like come up with like, in your head. It's like the best excuse. Your parents are like, now why are you lying right now? Like casually, like you're not gonna get out of this butt whooping. Like it's coming.
Then pull out the double lightsabers and just goes just oh my god, she's so
Yeah,
good.
so casual, just so casually, just like, oh, we're doing this. Okay, I mean, if you want to, we can. I
And just the
fine.
fact that Darth Sidious like even in the original in the prequels is still like probably 40s or 50s can still flip around and just be crazy like that. I just
Yeah,
love it.
just fighting, and then force lighting someone with the other hand while fighting, and like, ugh, so epic.
Yeah. Uh, but speaking of Emperor Palpatine, The Rise of Skywalker didn't get an official trailer, which I found really weird. But it they did have this like 3 minute long Star Wars
Hmm.
celebration like montage trailer thing that showed all the most important events from every single movie, which they only
Hmm.
showed one scene from Attack of the Clones, which I found hilarious. Nothing more happened in this
Because
one.
it's true. If you think about it, I mean, most of the main conflict didn't really matter. The
No,
main antagonist didn't
didn't
really
matter.
matter. Was dead within the first 15 minutes of the next movie. Like it does,
You
none
could
of
have
it
skipped
was
straight
really
from
that
1 to 3
important.
and nothing would have been different. Just explain all in the opening
You
crawl,
really
nothing would
did.
have changed.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't really need it. Like
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones, you just need to take out and then just make a Clone Wars movie instead,
Mhm.
which is actually be
Yeah.
interesting. And then boom.
But the last couple minutes of that, or last minute ish of that, was new Rise of Skywalker footage, and
Mhm.
oh, I am just beyond elated for this, just ecstatic for this movie. Like almost literally, just from that like 30 seconds to a minute, we saw almost everything I wanted to have happen in this movie is gonna happen. Like obviously Ray versus Kylo, I think
Mhm.
on part of the Death Star. Uh, Leia potentially training Rey to better use the Force.
Mhm.
Um, a like a Resistance fleet versus like old Star Destroyers, like barely above land. Like that's just that imagery of them just in the clouds is just so awesome. There were so many Star Destroyers. Like, where do you get this from?
Taxpayer lightsaber money. It's true.
Yeah. And then of course, like evil Rey with a dual-bladed lightsaber, just
how casual she just. I was like, oh
like
shoot.
it might be a vision, it might be like a clone or something. I don't care. It's still cool.
See, I think it's gonna be like just like a dream sequence or something. I'm gonna be like, because there's no way.
But like everyone wanted her to have a double-sided lightsaber staff,
right?
Because her main weapon in the first one was a staff, so that would just make sense.
So it makes sense, right?
Yeah, but regardless of, like they're not gonna make her go full evil in the end. That's not gonna happen. But like regardless, just showing that it means something. So I'm so excited, and like it doesn't really feel like it's happening this year yet, but I feel like by the time November, December rolls around, I'm just gonna be just shaking with excitement.
Star Wars stuff. No. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with like the characters, like because I want to see more. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot with Kylo and a lot with Rey, but I kind of want to see what some of the others are working. Like, I want to see what's up with Poe Dameron. Is he gonna be, is he a better leader now, or is he just, is that just an arc for that movie, or like, because I don't know. And like Finn, like, is he gonna do something notable? Maybe, maybe not.
Like,
doesn't really matter.
I don't know. He already like tried to sacrifice himself, but was stopped by Rose in the last movie, so I don't think they would try that a second time. But I don't know, I'm sure he'll find something to do.
Think of something.
Yeah.
He'll find his own subplot. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Will it matter? Not in the slightest. Will we still have to watch it? Probably.
Oh well.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the case for every Star Wars.
It's weird because like
there's always that one part of every Star Wars movie that you're just kind of, why is this happening right now? But
the official bathroom break.
Yeah. Yeah, like even Empire has that scene when they get eaten by the worm. Like, you could just have them fly out without a problem. But no, you gotta be in a worm.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, that's crazy. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. But
so yeah, I am. I'm not gonna do like, I'm not gonna go super big into predictions of this movie because I think that's how you're gonna get a Last Jedi. Which I love that movie, but I feel going too heavy into predictions will cause you to end up being disappointed. I will predict one thing. I think at the end of Rise of Skywalker, every single major named Jedi will reappear as a Force ghost.
Whoa. Like, are you talking like all of them?
Mace Windu, Kid-Adi-Mundi,
like
Plo Koon, etc. Like all of them.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Now, why?
It's the last one. Fan service. No other reason, but
because there is no reason.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Mm.
As long as
although if like I'm not like super sold on that one. That's just I see it in my head of just every Jedi just there.
Mm-hmm.
But I would put down money on Anakin coming back in some form as a Force Ghost, like talking to Kylo or Rey or something.
Well, yeah, because it's called. Yeah, because it is called Rise of Skywalker, so it's gonna be, they gotta bring, and they've been hyping up like, oh, the bloodline, Anakin and Luke, obviously lately. So like, there's gonna be this. They're gonna be around, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, that was all the major Star Wars stuff. There was a couple of other like little things, like a new Lady and the Tramp movie coming to Disney Plus. We got a trailer for that. It looks whatever.
I didn't see the trailer. I don't know.
It's whatever.
I don't know.
Don't need it. And like a couple other things here and there, including a new Lizzie McGuire sequel show.
I saw that. Like, okay. I mean, like, I don't know, I'm skeptical because whenever they bring back old shows, they make them bad.
Like Raven's Home and other stuff.
Yeah, like Fuller House and stuff like that. So like, Yeah, we'll see. I'm not super excited. Or like that. I don't know if you ever saw that Kim Possible movie. I didn't either, but
No,
I
don't
heard it
want
was
to.
not great.
Don't
So,
want to see it.
which it didn't look. Man, I was gonna say it looked a bit too cringy that I didn't want to risk it. So I was just
Hmm.
like, you know what, it's fine.
Yeah.
But so like, we'll see. But if I
Yeah.
hear it's good, I'll check it out. But I probably
I
won't.
mean,
So I
I
won't
never
check it
watched
out.
Lizzie McGuire as I grew up. I'll just put it here as a joke. But
No.
although I am legitimately very excited for Phineas and Ferb, Candace against the Universe. I don't even know what this is gonna be,
Love
but it's
that
gonna
show.
be good.
Don't care. Don't care. Phineas and Ferb, I'm in. That is my. I love that show. It is the most
Very
simple
good.
premise that it makes every single time. It's
Mhm.
so interesting.
Yeah, and it never gets
It
stale. Like
makes
you would think by the
it
100th episode,
doesn't.
you
It
would get
does. Like it
tired
makes
of Mom or anything Doofenshmirtz says, but like it's always funny.
yeah. It's always funny and it's different every time. And like it's kind of like the show literally is making fun of itself because
Mm,
it has episodes where it's like, oh, don't you get tired of doing this every day? And oh my god, they just get past it because you already know how it's
yeah.
gonna end. So like, mom comes home and the episode's just over. It's like, yeah,
Uh,
we know. But like the writing for the show is just so good and like I don't know, certain characters just written so well. And,
mm,
like Doofus is amazing. I love that dude.
yeah.
You can't fight me. You're trapped on societal convention. You can't fight me in a fine dining facility. Just won't allow
I
it. Sit down. You're
guess
trapped.
you're
I'm
right.
just like, he's not wrong, and that concerns me because he really isn't. You literally can't. Like, it's just not done.
uh, so
You
yeah,
literally can get there. Ah, crap. We're trapped by societal convention.
you're right.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I don't
She
even
already knew.
care like what Candace against the universe means. But it's
Don't.
Phineas and Ferb, so I'm excited.
I'm in.
No,
I'm
I
in. I
personally
literally
didn't
don't even.
love
Yeah.
the Phineas and Ferb movie, the one that like they went to that other dimension and all that. I didn't love
Yeah, that
that,
wasn't
but
that great.
I
You
feel
kind of
like
knew that movie was gonna be.
they like since this show is like it's coming back. I know there's that sequel show, Milo Murphy's Law, that's actually pretty good, but like this is
Hmm.
actually Phineas and Ferb actually coming back since 2015 or whatever.
Right.
I think they'll like put everything they like ever wanted to do into this, and it's gonna be great.
Again, because I don't know if you've seen the finale for that show, but they like, bruh,
I don't think
like,
I
or
did
even the
actually.
movie, like they brought everything. Like they literally like they bring everything back a couple times in that show. Like there's
Yeah.
multiple like like everything. Like you forgot about this episode, but we didn't. Like,
Mm.
bruh, it's pretty great. I don't know. I just love that show, so I'm down for anything they want to bring in.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much everything from D23, right? Was there anything else big that I
As far as
missed?
I know, there was something Tangle related, but I didn't really.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember.
whatever. I don't think it was Tangled 2, so I don't
I'm
really care.
no, 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 no. I would have remembered that. Yeah, surprisingly, nothing from Frozen 2,
Yeah, that's
which
weird.
I
It's
was
coming out
kind
in a
of
couple of
expecting.
months. I don't know.
Right, it comes out in November, right?
Yeah, I mean
The
they had a
same
new
time as the
trailer
streaming service is
relatively
launching.
recently, so I guess they're still
Okay,
writing
yeah,
off
I guess
that.
they
But
wouldn't have any, but even like a snippet or something. I don't
yeah,
know, but
it might be one of those things that
like we're
like
still gonna go see
in a
it. So.
closed doors environment that fans haven't actually seen yet.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't know, but yeah, Yeah, everything else is like there's like parks and stuff, but
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like the new
I don't have
Avengers
money like
expansion
that, so
to stuff.
yeah. There's like a yeah, eventually there was something. Let me see.
There was a
Yes,
new Frozen expansion to the
intergalactic
Norway
cruiser.
part of Epcot,
Yeah, something like that.
but
There's a lot, but again, that requires more money than what 6.99 a month. So I'm like, eh,
eh,
eh.
well, maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, not
Oh
today.
no, no. Well, time to move on to Nerd Clash. So, what better two characters to pit against each other when we're talking about D23 then Yoda versus Keymaster Mickey.
I feel like we did this one.
We did Mickey versus Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
I don't think we've done Yoda
No,
versus
this is
Mickey.
Master. Okay, no, you are right because I remember.
Mm.
Well, I'm biased, but
But
well,
Yoda though. Okay,
but like,
what all can Keymaster Mickey do?
well, we can I mean, you can summon magic of like all the elements and like stop time. What else? Some like mega flare, like a bunch, like pretty much any kind of
Mm.
magic. You can summon other Disney characters.
Mm.
You can unlock any door, obviously, but that
Yeah,
doesn't really help in the
a key.
scenario. And a Keyblade, yeah, and a Keyblade can deflect a lightsaber because there are lightsabers in Kingdom Hearts,
Like
kind
literal
of.
lightsabers.
Like not like on Switch, but someone has like there's a villain who has ability that's basically a lightsaber.
Okay, okay. I mean, I obviously I was fully expecting the Keyblade and the
Right. But
lightsaber
I,
to match each other,
yeah,
but
yeah, because it just like cuts through. I was like, oh,
yeah, okay.
awkward. I was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
But
just
yeah,
trying to
but then
think like
again,
obviously the ability to stop time is a little annoying. Although in more recent Star Wars canon, there have been characters who have the Force that can manipulate time. So
really, no, the
I
force is
mean, in
broken.
I mean, even as recent as Jedi Fallen Order, that one guy like stopped,
Yeah,
like literally stopped time, like pulled the stormtrooper toward him and like put him in front of his blaster to hit him. So
so sick.
yeah. uh, and so like I don't know if Yoda himself has ever shown the ability to do that, but considering he is like
Probably
the
because
most the
Yoda.
most one with the Force any Jedi has ever been, I feel it would be out of the realm to feel like he'd think he'd be able to do pretty much anything the
Yeah,
Force will let you do.
that's probably fair.
Yeah. And as far as any Disney summon that Mickey throws at him, I mean, if we take Empire Strikes Back Yoda at his word, literally anything is the same weight under the Force. So like, you can just kind of
Yeah.
like if he's not Hercules, oh, just whoop, just bye. Exactly.
That'd be so sick. Yeah, I think Yoda would take this one because also
Yoda.
because the Force is just yeah, I think Yoda did because the
Mm.
Force is ridiculous as it is,
Mm.
and then Yoda with the Force is like as high as it gets pretty much.
Uh,
So it's like
yeah, like
considering a Force ghost can send down lightning, let alone
true.
an actual
Yeah,
self,
I'm pretty sure if a
which is
Force
ridiculous.
Ghost can send a
Which,
lightning, Yoda could block fire or other stuff. Like it'd be fine.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty. Well, he does block. Well, yeah, there's been like instances of the Force blocking like fire and stuff like
Yeah.
that for sure. So like, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it wouldn't be much of it. Yeah, I don't think it would work out. Yeah, I'll take Yoda.
Okay, cool beans. I'll take your word for it since I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. So.
Yeah, you should though.
But do I
But
want
that's
to
okay.
waste 13 years of my life on that?
You don't have to wait 13 years. How dare you? That hurts
But
a
was
little
it
bit, but
worth the
you're
wait?
not wrong. No,
No, no,
the new one was not.
it was not.
No. It could have been, but that would require actual good writing, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
Square Enix, they can't do that.
It isn't
Apparently.
that because like you're getting like you're getting towards the end. You're like, okay, so there's like we've played this many hours of game, and none of the main story stuff has been resolved yet. And I'm like, we've only got probably like 10 hours of game left. You're not going to resolve all
Which is
this,
crazy to think that
maybe.
10 hours is not a long time, but yeah.
But like
For a
in
game
game,
like this,
but
yeah.
like in
Yeah.
game, like yeah, like like this is not going to work out. Like especially when half the game is movie anyway.
Mhm.
Like this is not gonna work, but and it didn't. Most of the stuff that got explained was either like Deus Ex Machina or just like, no, that's
Yeah.
dumb. I
Yeah.
don't agree with that choice. But mm, whatever. But
Whatever.
there's
Yeah.
a DLC, which
Yeah.
unless that DLC fixes everything, I'm still not a fan. It's fine.
Fight
It's
through
fine.
it.
It's fine. It didn't. No. bought it the day after it came out. That's fine. No, I still had to though.
I understand. So, but that's how honestly that's kind of how I am with Pokemon right now. Like Sword and Shield, I'm so
Mm,
very very excited for, but like there are certain things they've announced that I'm not happy about.
right.
But I'm still gonna buy it because I have to.
Because you're like, I'm like feel contractually obligated to all sorts of
I'm not gonna be
this
happy about
franchise,
it.
right?
Mm.
It's like, fine. It's like, do you want the expansion pack? Yeah, casually, yeah, it's funny.
There are some games like Smash Bros. Ultimate where I was more than happy to pre-order the game
Mm-hmm.
and the expansion
Oh
pass, but
yeah, yeah. But you knew what you were getting.
yeah,
Like that, you knew that was going to be insane, and it was.
it,
No one was like, "Dang it, this new Smash is not great." Like this game is crazy.
anyone who thinks that is wrong.
I missed that game.
There's no question. They're just wrong.
Yeah. It's like, dude, like if you don't like this game, you're not playing the game correctly. it's it's just such a good game. Although I hear Hero is broken.
You're always kind of broken. Like if you're good at him, you're really good. But yeah, he has a bit more of a learning curve than people kind of let on. But online, there are so many people that are just too good with him. Especially when he has a move that can literally kill you at zero if you're unlucky.
Yeah, what is up with
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. It's like
That's-
if if you're at I think like is a move like, if you're at zero it has like a certain amount of percent chance to kill you, and then if you're at 100 it has a way higher chance to kill you, and anything in between has like a a diminishing amount of chance to kill you.
yeah, interval.
But if you're at zero it still can kill you. It's like, that's stupid.
Yeah, like the fact that that's on the table is like, bro.
I know it's not gonna be there every time you cycle through the down B move, but it's still it's just why. Then he also does have a move that kills himself. So
Oh yeah, isn't it like a
but
kamikaze or something
yeah, it
like
creates a
that?
giant explosion, but still he straight up dies. So I guess that's balance, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but on top of him all having
Maybe it's that.
potential for critical hits on every single attack, and also a lot of his down Bs can like break shields like they're nothing, and his projectile game is
Ooh.
insane because all of his projectiles can charge super fast and just it's a problem.
Bro, he can do everything.
Mhm. He doesn't. He does not actually have a counter though, which I found very surprising. He has a reflector, but not a counter
Really?
like Marth. Yeah, he's like. I think he'd be right for it, but just didn't have it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
fine with.
yeah. It does sound- yeah. He does have like a shield though, right?
Yeah, he has a shield.
Like that, like so, like it's a standing block.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Every
Kind of
single
like
time
that.
I forget. I start like shooting stuff at him, and he just doesn't do damage. Like, why did he get
Right?
damage? It's like, oh right, can't.
So yeah, oh, there is one of those. I always forget to use. I always forget to use the shield. I'm like, oh crap! He keeps hitting me with weight. Just stop moving. Like, I don't know. I just forget to do that. I think that's a good mechanic though.
Hmm. I mean, like,
It's
I
hard
don't.
not to move in that
It,
game.
Toon Link because Toon Link is so small, his shield takes up the majority of his body, so he can so like
Mhm.
most projectiles, even if they're huge aura bombs or like huge aura spheres like Lucario has, like you can still just block it if he's standing still.
Yeah. Which I mean, when your shield's 95% of your body, that's
Yeah.
probably that's kind of that adds up. But of course, me, I'd be like, oh god, I have to move. Wait. And then I don't, and then you jump or dodge into it, and then. Oh man, yeah, I need to play that game again. It's been too long.
Yeah.
My roommate had it, and then he had to graduate and be an adult
How dare
and
he?
move. Right? So I'm like, bro, you have the Switch. What are you doing?
Can I have it?
Right? Yeah, I legitimately was like, so are you gonna leave this here? And he just looked at me. He was like, oh,
No, it's
no,
mine.
I'm not. Like, no, I have to play other games. Oh.
Okay. Is there anything else from this past week you wanna bring up or talk about?
Not really, no.
No. Okay. And with that, we will see you all next time.
Take care, guys.